I provide everything I desire for myself, and I do not find relevance in dating. I don't know how those two connect. I shut down every single man who approaches me, but my parents insist that I should settle down. What should I do?
She has been called for celibacy. Let her be. She's been called for celibacy. Talk to your parents, let them know that you have been called for celibacy.
She's the definition of an independent.
Because if she got into marriage, she will damage the guy. Because marriage is not...
I mean, who said you have to get married to be complete?
It's true.
Yeah.
It's all about happiness. Are you happy being like that? Yes, so.
Okay. My question is going to be, you know, the connection at the beginning. I provide everything for myself.
Yes, yes.
So as much as I'll agree with you that we don't have to be married to be complete, but again, does a woman only marry to be provided for?
Yes, yes.
That if now I have my money, then I don't need a man. Is that really the correct view of it?
No,
I think
she's also lying to herself.
She has a spirit of independence.
Yeah,
It's an independent spirit that she has developed.
But there's that time that, as a woman, at times you're lonely. You know, you need a guy.
If she
No
hasn't
matter how
felt
dependent
that,
you are, you need
what
a
if she
guy.
hasn't felt that? She hasn't
You're a
felt the
human
lonely.
being. So
The people hold to celibacy.
Maybe what's going on over here is that maybe this lady needs to check her past, what she had by men. Is she afraid of commitment? That's number one. Number two, now that she's in this place whereby she's providing for herself and all that, because that's the first thing that she said.
Yeah.
So perhaps her understanding, and perhaps the understanding of many women, is that marriage is
For provision.
for provision and whatnot. And that even us men, now we come into the picture and we think as long as they're providing for you, we are good. So it's that misplaced understanding of what marriage is. And then now we have the society pressure. So, oh my goodness, society can pressure you when you're single. Why are you not getting married? And even the parents, your age, you are now in your 30s, in your 35, why are you not getting married? But I caution anyone against marrying for people.
Yeah.
Don't marry for people. Don't marry for society, because you'll end up choosing the next available option, no matter how messed up that person is. And then you get yourself from the peaceful life of being single into a stressed up life of being married.
She should not fall for the society pressure, and society's parents in this case, because she could also damage a good man.
Exactly.
She could end up damaging a good man. So if she feels like she's not ready to get married, she should talk to her parents.
You know, I thought about what was ringing in my mind throughout that was companionship, and you just brought it. Because everything else is secondary.
Yes.
Money, she has money now probably to take care of herself. But again, life is very interesting. Seasons do change. You may lose the job or the source of income that you have. So what happens? Do you now jump to find a man because now you can no longer provide for yourself? So you got to understand that you need somebody that you share your life with, you share your dreams with, you can walk with, not for anything else. Then the rest of the things are an addition. Because if you are a woman who doesn't have the money and you meet a man who has the money but he can't be a companion to you, it's also not a very good relationship either. So don't even try to prove a point to yourself. My take is that you're trying to prove a point, and don't even try to prove a point to yourself. If it didn't bother you, you wouldn't even talk about it.
Exactly. She wouldn't even text us. You know, she would even send a message. So she's been thinking about it. And I think she needs to
she's bothered because of the parents.
If the
parents didn't pressure her, she wouldn't. The problem is the parents are telling her to settle down. Trust me, that is the problem. That is the problem. If the parents were not pressuring her, then she should.
You will just tell your parents, no, I'm not going to do this. And then your parents
that is the answer that she needs. That's the answer that she needs. Tell your parents no.
Tell your parents no.
And the reason I believe that she's trying to prove a point is, you know, she had to pull up that thing that I can take care of myself. She's convincing herself very hard that I'm okay.
She's trying to tell us why she's not getting married.
It's like somebody who is hurting and saying, no, I'm okay. You know, you can tell, in this generation, you can actually tell people who are hurting, people who are dealing with stuff. You just need to see how they're posting up stuff and trying to look like they're very happy. And, you know, this person is covering up for something else, you know, putting up a front over there. So, listen, you don't need to prove a point. If you have the conviction of it, that's you. You will say like that. But again, men don't just come in for the money. The companionship, as Diane said.
And maybe she also needs to check her social life. Does she even have friends? Before we even go into marriage, do I even have friends? Because sometimes with this whole independence thing, you lock out everyone. You're not connected to family, not connected to friends. And so even forming a bond that leads to marriage is even a struggle. You don't even know where to begin. So check your social life.
This independence thing, it's a falsehood. I don't believe anybody is independent.
Yeah, no man is an island.
Yes,
no
but
man is an
to come a
island.
time that should be lonely, because there's that circle, especially these independent single ladies. There's that circle.
How independent are those single
There's
ladies?
there's that circle. Like
Actually,
hang out
financial
together.
independent.
Yeah, you
It's
hang out
That's the only thing.
together.
Just financial
exactly,
independence.
just that,
There's
just that.
no other point.
But it comes a time like that circle, one by one, they start dropping out. They're getting married. They're getting married, and then you're just there. Alone.
Yes.
And
Like
you know the
kids.
thing, Leah, you brought up that, the thing is that sometimes the guy you're refusing, your companions are actually hoping that the guy
can
will
make a
approach
move.
them.
Just make a move, man.
So they're sitting with you over there saying, no, leave the guys alone. Then you'll be shocked who marries the man that you refuse. So just look, follow your heart. Follow your heart. If you feel you need to be loved and you need to love, do it. If you feel you're okay for now, but don't prove a point.